amazing people, so this is a girl Pooja back again with another amazing video, and today's video is again a monthly recommendation video for the month of April. So without any further ado, I'll quickly start the video. My month was not very eventful yet eventful because I was like in a reading slump half my month and I could barely read anything for the first half of April. Then in the second half I kind of took Kindle Unlimited subscription and I just read quite some books. So I do have good recommendation of books. I also found some good web series as well. But I will start with the podcast segment, and the podcast that I have for today's recommendation is Dear Teenage Me. It is a Spotify original by Yuva Originals, I guess. So in this podcast, basically various influential people come forward and talk to their younger self through open letters, and by each episode you are gonna learn so much that I think I absolutely love it. Like every day I try to binge watch on some of the episodes of this podcast, and it's just so beautiful to see your favorite content creators and bloggers connecting with their younger self and at the same time giving you life lessons. So I would absolutely urge you to go and check this podcast out. So as I was saying that I took a Kindle Unlimited subscription, so I have some good recommendation from there, but I'm planning to make a separate recommendation video for this, so I'm gonna skip some books for now. But I read 2 Colin Hoover books this month, and damn, if you need some emotional damage in your life, you should totally opt for her book. So the first book that I read was It Ends With Us, the famous book that's all over Bookstagram and Booktube and everywhere you're gonna see it. So honestly, I love the storyline and I love the message that this book gave at the end. It was sad, and I think I don't know, I just couldn't connect to the book, so it's like a 4-star for me, but I just couldn't stop myself from recommending because I have to admit the writing style was beautiful and the story was even more beautiful. The next book that I have is Regretting You, again by Colin Hoover, and I think this book was very heavy for me, but I absolutely loved it. Of course, there was this thing for unrequited love, then there was this mother-daughter relationship angle in this book, and then there was this teenage struggle thing. There were so many different angles all mixed up in this book that it was just beautiful to say the least. Yeah, it was a 400 pages book which I finished in 3 days, that to an ebook, so I guess this book deserves a hats off from me. So if all the angle that I just mentioned sounds good for you, then you should totally go and check this book out. Besides, I think Colin Hoover is certainly becoming one of my favorites. So yeah. The next book that I have is The Houseplant by Jeremy Ray. Again, this was a very short read, like very short read. So it's about this houseplant called George. The interesting thing is that it's about this houseplant it's the houseplant who is actually narrating the story. So it's about how he was in a garden before, then he came to different owners and how he bonded with the owner and how his life just went on from being a plant to being someone's property, I guess. And I think this book was emotional even when you were reading it from the perspective of a plant. I cried after reading it, so I think it's definitely worth checking it out. So it's like 33 pages long and you can finish it in one sitting, but it's emotionally heavy. So just go and give it a read or something, I don't know. Also have this Whereabout by Jumpa Nagiri. Well, I haven't finished this book yet, and it's more like a collection of not collection of stories, but more like journal, you can say, where a unnamed narrator is telling the different days of her life, different events that seem so normal to us are being described in such different ways when you put emotions into them. I initially thought this was very boring, but when I kept on reading, I just couldn't stop appreciating the way Jhumpa Lahiri has put emotions into even the commonest of things that happen to us every day. Like, how many times do you think about meeting a person you just randomly see on the street? It was just beautiful. You just got to go and check this one out, and I think this book made me kind of appreciate the present in my life, like living in the moment stuff. So I think it's definitely worth reading. Besides, I think Jhumpa Lahiri is always worth reading. So now moving on to the movie segment, I have 3 good movie recommendations for this month, and the first one is The In Between. This movie came out just this month or the last month, I'm not sure, but this is a paranormal romance, a genre I never ever had seen a movie from before, but I finally did, and I must say I absolutely loved it. Like, the best thing about this movie was it's based on book. The second best thing was the scene in this book are just so beautiful. Like, it's about discovering yourself, and it's not just about love. This movie was very unique in itself because I totally haven't ever seen anything like this before. I think it was just beautiful. Like, it was unpredictable to say the very least. So just go and check this one out. I think I just messed up the description of this book really bad, but I think I was able to say how much I like this book, so just go and check out. Also, the next movie I have in my list is another cliched romance. It's The Little Love of Mine. So it has a cliche busy female and a very chill male protagonist. Then the busy one come to meet the chilled one, and then she thinks how messed up her own life is. Then she just stays, fall in love, and stuff happens, isn't it? So I remember last month I recommended something similar, and this month again I'm doing the same. But I think these kind of romance are important in life because at the end of the day you just need to live in the moment and live the moment. So just also go and check this one out. Also, I think it was the environment, the cinematography that I loved the most about this movie, and also, you know, the tension between the characters was so freaking real that I couldn't stop appreciating them enough. Third book I have is Despite Everything. So this was more like a family thing. It's about 4 sisters who don't have much in common, but they unite after their mother's death, and the unity becomes more strong when they have to find their biological fathers. Yes, they 4 don't have the same father. And then there was also this tiny love angle in this, which was very beautiful, I must say. So I think all these 3 had one thing in common. It was about discovering your own self and living in the moment. So just go and check all the 3 of them out, and I will quickly start the web series segment. So I watched or more like I have only 2 web series to recommend, and both of them are based on friendship. The first one is Valeria. So this one is a Spanish one. It's available on Netflix. It has English audio, and the reason I watched it, as I say, was friendship. Yes, it has 2 seasons so far, and its 3rd season is gonna come out really soon. Very excited. So it's about 4 friends and how they navigate their love life and career path in their life. I literally love this kind of genre. Like, I remember when I first time this genre I watched, it was 4 More Shots Please. If you know, then you know. And then I watched Valeria, and I have one more, and this web series is kinda similar to Valeria. It is the Bold Type. So it's again about 3 friends and how they navigate their way through their love life and career choices and personal problems, family problems, drama, finance, everything. I think the most important thing a girl can have in her life is lifelong female friendship. Do I have it? I don't know, because my life hasn't even properly started. So yeah, not at all me trying to not so romanticize my life. So just go and check the web series out. That would be a lot for me. So right now I feel like I was practically blabbering in the entire video. Like, I have no idea what I was saying. I have to post the video like tomorrow, and I'm shooting it last minute because I have been really unwell the entire week, and then I have my exams going on, so practically very less time to do anything else. So hope you guys understand, but I am proud of the things I recommended today because they are really different from what I really watch or read or see on a daily basis. So just go and check the recommendations out. So I just hope that you liked the video, so please click on the like button. Don't forget to comment on your favorites of the month. Also, don't forget to share the videos with your friends and families and whoever you think would like it. If you are sharing it on Instagram or Twitter, don't forget to tag me. You will find my socials in the link down below. So check it out and follow me if you like my contents. That would be it. If you are new to my channel, then don't forget to subscribe to it and don't forget to hit the bell icon. This is me signing off, and always remember to be consistently curious. Bye.